what's up? How you doing? I am doing alright, Vamp. How is your day going? And hello, Zach. And welcome, Caleb. I'm just installing a mystery game that I don't think anyone's gonna guess, but I think I could easily get a good hour out of this. You unlocked some new characters in Duel Links. Okay, congratulations. I've never actually played Duel Links myself, but I hope you're having fun with it. What's up, Daniel? Well, well, you guys request it, and I do it. And it seems people like to attract themselves to negativity, so yeah. I mean, I think I've done videos on like worst movies, but like five worst sequels to great films, not just good films, but great films. So yes, yes, Caleb, absolutely. If you're thinking about buying Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, yes, 100% worth it. Buy the DLC, do it too. I did. I recently platinumed it too. I platinumed it twice. I platinumed it on PlayStation 4 and I platinumed it on PlayStation 5. Yes, it is absolutely worth it. Can you do a video on your top five movie sequels? That's kind of easy. Uh, it'd be like Terminator 2. That's a sequel. Dark Knight. That's a sequel. Aliens. That's a sequel. Revenge of the Sith. That's a sequel. I want to say Return of the King. That's a sequel. Yeah, so like those five just off the top of my head. It's time to see reviewers get mad. I'm not mad. I'm quite calm. I stayed in the corner and cried and drank a little bit and had my medication, so I'm doing much better now. Hey, Mayboom, how are you doing? Disappointing? I don't think I can do disappointing because if it was disappointing, then it was pretty bad. So it's probably really really bad. But like there were like worse things. So I don't think disappointing would work. Is Transporting 2? Oh no, that's just awful. No, yeah, Revenge of the Fallen. Oh no, that was bad. That was bad. I think if Joker 2 had not come out this year, it would have been Revenge of the Fallen would have been on that list. Plus, it killed Michael Jackson. A lot of people don't remember that. That movie came out. Michael Jackson died 2 days later. That's how I remember that movie. That movie was so bad it killed Michael Jackson. Yeah. Transformers 2 is not bad. It's awful. It's total disaster. No, but it ended about a personal friendship, which is almost as bad. Jesus. What I want, my fourth and skinniest German Shepherd was put to. Oh damn, man, sorry. Yeah, I'm looking to get my first dog hopefully next year, and Yeah, good evening to you, Gordon. Would I want to live in the Assassin's Creed universe? Absolutely not. No. No, no, no. There's not a single video game world I'd ever want to live in. Is Toy Story 4 the no, 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 no. That's a no. It's pretty bad, but it's not like the worst movie I've ever seen. That still belongs to movie 43. That would be that. Did I see the Mission Impossible 8 trailer? Yeah, it looks okay. I didn't see anything that was like really impressive, but like it looks okay. And I'll go check it out. I'll probably see it only once. Like I saw the last one only once. I was like, it's okay. Nothing too crazy. They pretty much they showed off the entire like big stunt. Like they didn't even save anything. So do a reaction. Yeah. It's a little late, Shepard. It's a little late, Shepard. It's a little late. A little late. And I thought it was just okay. Yes, Vamp. I'm looking to get a dog next year. I think I've been saying that for like a year, but I think next year I'll move to like another place, and once I'm like not living with my siblings, then yeah, I think I'll be in a position where I can get a dog. And I'm about to like I'm hoping to upgrade to a higher paying job, so that's possible. Hey, what's up, James? How you doing? Can you whistle this live session? I don't know, Gordon. What's your obsession with you and whistling? Like whistling songs is a little difficult. Plus, my mouth's a little dry. Have I seen Crank 2 High Voltage? Yeah. I don't like it as much as Crank 1, but I thought it was okay. He had patch and no fur on his. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry that happened. Do I Commander Shepard? Do you like the song "Keep on Loving You" from? I'm not familiar with that song. Red Guilty. Hey Brian, a couple of video ideas. Top 5 sequels I love and best video game sequels. Video game sequels. I'd have to think on that, but I think I already listed like favorite movie sequels. It was like Terminator 2, Dark Knight, Aliens. I think it said Return of the King. I think I said one other movie, just off the top of my head. Am I moving? I would love to move away from Vegas. If I was ever given an opportunity to move away from Vegas, I'd take it, and I wouldn't hesitate. Do a British impression? I can't. I'm not good with accents. Hey, what's up, Anthony? How are you doing? What's worse, Sausage Party, Last Jedi? Probably Last Jedi. Definitely worse, but like I didn't really care much for the Force Awakens, but like Last Jedi, I was like, I'm never gonna watch another Star Wars movie again, and I haven't. I think it was either The Last Jedi or Rogue One. That's literally the last Star Wars movie I've ever seen, and I don't think I'll ever see another one. Like they just announced they're doing like another stupid trilogy. I'm not even gonna waste my time. I might not even watch another Star Wars show. Like the Acolyte was so awful. I'm like, it's like unless they do a complete like refresh everything, I'm done with Star Wars. The next primary Star Wars content I'm interested in is probably a sequel to Jedi Survivor, because that's like been the best content to come out in the Disney era. You're seeing Gladiator 2 on Friday. Daniel, believe it or not, I've actually heard a lot of good things. I think the movie was just promoted poorly with that first trailer. I've heard a lot of good things. I think it'll be a movie that I don't think the first movie had a sequel. There was nothing that justified it having a sequel, but even if a sequel comes, it'll be like, okay. I actually have not heard anything bad about it. I've heard a lot of good things. I just don't think it'll be as good as the first one, which I don't think it could be. What do I like about Terminator 2? I love everything about it. It's tied with The Dark Knight as my second favorite movie of all time. Bob, you would like to see more rage videos, possibly including destroying drywall. You know, I'll show you guys something. It might scare. It might scare. I don't know. This might scare you a little bit, but I was so pissed off. After the video was done, I pulled out something that belonged to my father. And it might freak some of you guys out because this thing is 100% real. But I happened to find my father's machete. You see, my dad served in Vietnam. And while he was there, he had a bunch of equipment and some things they let him keep. And this is one of them. And this is 100% real. It's sharp. It does cut. I accidentally cut my kitchen table. But yeah. This is a real sharp machete. Whether or not my dad killed someone with this, I don't know. But like, it even has his initials on it, like right there. So yeah, this is apparently one of the. But yeah, I was that angry. It's like someone has to die. Was Vegeta a good guy during Cell games? I'd say he was kind of like more neutral. He wasn't a full bad guy, but he wasn't like a great guy either. What's the mystery game? I'll tell you what. Shepard. I'm hesitant to say because even the slightest hint, someone might figure it out. But I'll say this. Without spoiling, because I don't think anyone's gonna figure it out. Hopefully, somebody in this chat has a name that is relevant to the game. I'll say that. There's something in there. Someone has a name in here that's somewhat connected to the mystery game. That's all I'll say. Maybe it's Vamp. Maybe it's Shepard. Maybe it's Red. But someone has a name that's associated with it. Maybe multiple people. What do I think of the future of movie theaters? I've lost the passion. I don't think movie theaters will be around in 10 years. I think they'll be gone. What is the most offensive thing about Final Damnation 13? The plot. Oh no, I take it back. The auto battle button. That is the single dumbest thing ever. Like, why the heck? Like, I've never heard of something so stupid. It literally will automatically go on autopilot and it'll win the fight for you. I think this shit even works on boss fights. Like, you literally can put it on auto battle, and like the game will actually pick the best decisions to win. What idiot would do that is ridiculous. What idiot would add that function is ridiculous. The first two Terminator movies, I don't believe I need remakes. They probably won't. Yes, Pokemon. I think Pokemon Silver might be a 10 out of 10. It's definitely my favorite. Like Silver and Gold and Crystal, they're kind of all in the same category. So, is my dad Jason or something? No, but he served in Vietnam and we know he killed people. How angry were you in the 13 run? I've not filmed one ever. I have, but like I must have been really really pissed off. It's still stored away on a something. And you saw the video, Jackie Boy. Well, I hope you like it. Sweet. Anthony, I train blade weapons through Filipino martial arts. Wait till you see the double sword Solidus style. Wow, that's pretty cool. Can you do an update review? No. No need to do an update on that. I have not seen that movie since. I don't want to see it. Mass Effect, I don't know. That's a good guess, maybe. Close, but, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, The Ballad of Gay Tony. I've never played that game. Mass Effect, and that's a solid guess. Might be a little off. It could not be Mass Effect, but I'm telling you, someone in here. That might be a little obvious. That's why I think that's a good clue. You think it's Mass Effect, but that seems too easy. But I'm telling you, somebody has a name in here that's associated with something with the mystery game. It could be Mass Effect, but don't you think that's too obvious? Isn't the point of a mystery to throw you off? Maybe it's a little misdirection. Who knows? Earthbound has an auto battle. I've never played Earthbound. What was stupid about the plot? Everything. There was no plot. The characters didn't know what to do, and it was like self-aware to being like ridiculous. Why do you think movie theaters will be obsolete, and what's the future of the movie industry? I think it'll be purely streaming. I don't know. I just think people are lazy. We don't want to go up and see movie theaters with strangers anymore. What's the point? And it's expensive. Name your Pokemon starting six. Starting six. Snorlax, Ampharos, Lugia, Meganum, Magmar, Gyarados. That's my 6. Can you look into the camera and say Gucha Giza? Gucha? I don't know what that means. Jackie Boy, you also... Okay. Right. One thing about Resident Evil 5, they should have updated... Yeah, I agree, Zach. They probably should have updated it. Was my brother ever close with my dad? Not really. He didn't, not really. I mean, I don't know if he's here, but I think he liked the guy, but Sweet Train IG, what the hell? I don't know how to tag someone. What do you think could replace cinemas? Staying at home. It's already happened. Are you surprised Kamala Harris lost so badly? Not really. She was kind of incompetent. Again, I didn't vote, but I was like, I think, look, she was just thrown in there because Biden meddled. I literally, here's what I think happened. I literally think Biden was too sick to campaign. It was clear he was not ill. He was not a well man. Clearly showing early signs of dementia. And they simply threw in a placeholder just for the sake of it. Whoever was vice president would have been put in that same position, and that's not enough time. And as far as I know, she has done nothing the past 4 years that suggests she would make a good president. I think that's what it comes down to. And so I think any standing Republican, whether it was Donald Trump or anybody, would have been a better choice. Regardless, because there's nothing she's done that says that she would make a good president at all. She just seemed completely incompetent and did not know all the facts. I mean, Donald Trump might be a convicted felon, but at least the guy seems to be have a more. It seems like his followers are they got more energy than the Democrats. That's all I'll say. Have I played Wild Arms? I've never heard of Wild Arms. I once said I played Earthbound. Maybe, but I might have confused it with another game, maybe. I'd have to double check. If I had played Earthbound, I was not aware there was an auto battle button. It's been a long time since I've been around. I've been associated with that game. What's the most difficult level in any video game? Well, I take it back. I would say there's a mission in Call of Duty World at War. I think it's the third to last mission in Call of Duty World Warfare, playing that on the hardest difficulty was probably the hardest level of a video game I've ever played. Do I hate one? Okay. Without culture significance, people alternate share the same experience as anyone else. Why do I hate Wonder Woman? She's just an awful character. Admit you're playing Resident Evil again. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. What's my Yu-Gi-Oh deck? I got multiple. Like real deck or like Master Duel deck? Like Master Duel deck, I got like 10 decks. Real decks, I have just primary. I think I'm trying. Like I got like 6 decks. I got like focused Egyptian God card decks, and then like a Dark Magician, a Blue Eyes, and a Red Eyes deck. My main deck is Yubel. Yeah, didn't that win a YCS recently? I think someone won with Yubel. Yubel's annoying, but like I like the perfect deck to deal with Yubel is Time Lords. Like I can never lose if I go up against a Yubel deck, Time Lords just can't lose. It's almost logistically impossible. It's almost funny how bad Yubel decks lose to my Time Lord deck. It's crazy. Can you tell what his top 5 worst games are? No. We won't go into that. And you can give up trying to figure it out. Have I played Monster Hunter? I think I may have played a Monster Hunter game once, but it was a long time ago. Year 6. Charizard, Raichu, Moltres, Pidgeot, Ugh. Oh god, I would trounce you. Charizard, not a problem. Raichu, I could deal with that. Moltres, Pidgeot, yes. Pidgeot, Sandslash, yeah, they're down. Yeah, I'd stomp you. You'd put up a reason. I think your Charizard's the only thing I might be mildly worried about, but everything else I'd take down. But we'd have a pretty good fight, Rodin. I'm creating a board game based on the similar to. That's funny. I haven't played Pokemon in years. I caught so many ho-oats. Toot hoots. Dragon Ball Z Fighter is great. Yes, it is, Gordon. It is great, and I'm reasonably good on it. Tell us about your greatest experience in Black Ops 1. Okay, time out. Okay, that's a semi-long story. So everyone, time out. Get your hands off your keyboards, because otherwise, like I need like a minute and a half to go in. So time out. I'll tell the story as soon as I stop seeing the poll stop. Hands off keyboards. It's a good story. It's a really good story. Okay, so Black Ops 1. So I was playing a zombie map, and it was at a time when I was hearing I could play on live and I could hear things, and I find out I'm playing it with a team of a bunch of like 10-year-olds. So it's a bunch of kids. So I'm already annoyed. So I'm like, I'm grown up. I don't know why these kids' parents bought them these games, but like, yeah, okay, yeah, Big Phil, time out. Okay, so I'm playing with a bunch of kids, and they suck. They really sucks. But I'm just like I'm holding down the game. They keep dying, but I keep playing, and I'm able to like solo so many levels. So like 15 levels go by for I go through like 15 levels without like hearing what they're talking about, because all they're doing for like the past 30 minutes is just watching me play because they keep dying. And so I was curious what they were saying, and so I turned the mic back on to hear what they were saying. And apparently what they were talking about for like the last 25 minutes was they were talking about how good I was, because if your character goes down, your screen just goes to whoever's still standing. So because these 3 kids had been killed so many times, all they were doing was watching me go through these levels and solo them. And I knew the map we were playing on so well, I could actually navigate it backwards while shooting at the zombies. I knew how to get around. So for 25 minutes, all they were talking about was how good I was. So I felt pretty good about that. So I started talking to them, and like literally for like another like 10 minutes, that's all I was telling. I was telling them what to do, and we were only able to survive to like level like 19, and then I went down. But it was probably one of the best experiences I've had. And I was playing with a bunch of 10-year-olds. I feel a little weird about it because I'm an adult man playing with a bunch of 10-year-olds in a Call of Duty zombie game. And like that was the greatest experience I'd had on online gaming. With a bunch of kids. weird. But yeah. Okay. Okay. It's all good. Which dog breed am I thinking about getting? I'm thinking about getting a Boston Terrier. Me boom. That's what I want to shoot for. I definitely want to get a breed of terrier. No question. Um, Dead Space. Um, Maybe that's a very interesting guess. Maybe maybe you should guess again. You know, or am I gonna play Lego Horizon Adventure? No, nah. Vamp A, Near or Mellow? I guess Near. I guess I'm not sure what that's comparison to. Gordon, you want to know? I really remember someone hating Toy Story 4 when I went to go see it in theaters. He goes, "This movie sucks so bad. I'm leaving and taking massive poops instead. It's more entertaining." God, wow. That's pretty extreme. And in Duel Links, I'm going to try to ritual deck a Cyber Angel deck. Okay, well, good luck with that. Maybe I'm planning on watching Lord of the Rings, War of the Rohan when it comes out next month. Alright, you have fun with that. Uh, what's my favorite part of The Force Awakens? I don't have a favorite part. I didn't like that movie. I didn't like that movie. It was a remake of A New Hope. It was the same film, just more boring. I mean, I didn't really care much about it, but I absolutely despised The Last Jedi. Like, I walked out of A Force Awakens being like, whatever. Like, it wasn't bad, but I didn't really care much about it. But I walked out of Last Jedi being like, I'm never going to watch another Star Wars movie again after that. And I haven't. Commander Shepard, you think Batman 2 is gonna dethrone the Dark Knight? No. No. I thought that Batman was okay, but like, no. I thought it was just okay. I had a lot of problems with that film, but like, it was fine. But no, absolutely not. I think it'll be like, and I've only seen that film once, and that says a lot. Like, if I think your movie is okay and I've only seen it once, then I don't have like a really high opinion about it. It's like, I've seen it once in theaters. I don't need to watch it ever again. That, yeah, one and done. Am I still staying in Vegas? Unfortunately, I am at the moment. Mew. Really? A basic Eevee? You're not even going to evolve it? Okay. Your Mew and Mewtwo might cause some problems. Dragonite I can contend with. Lapras wouldn't be too hard, but really, a basic Eevee? Okay. Good luck with that. Nier and Mela are L's successors from Death Note. Oh, damn! Wow, I forgot about them. It's been a. The funny thing is that I actually didn't watch too much of I actually didn't watch much of Death Note. I actually like once L died, the quality went down. I mean, I know how it ends, but like when L dies like that, like it was more interesting when he was alive. But yeah, like with like wow, I totally forgot about that. Wow. You think Return of the Jedi had a perfect ending? I thought it was fine for what it did. It's fine. I think it's perfect for what it's trying to do. I think it's fine. Top 5 favorite Lord of the Rings games. I don't have 5. I only have like 1, and that would be like Return of the King. I think that's the only. Like, I didn't even play Lords of Shadows. I didn't even play those, or like those games. I didn't even play those. The Penguin Show apparently was brilliant. Maybe I'll check it out one day. Disney seems to be losing money. Well, they've always been losing money. Zach Tarf, think you have trouble with a deck like Elemental Heroes? No, I can deal with that. I can deal with Elemental Heroes. Jeez. Hmm. What the? You really liked Death Note's second half. I think it's underrated. I guess. Did you see Andor? Yes, I have seen Andor. It was good. Have I seen the new Exodius support? Yes, I have. Do I like Biden? I don't like politicians in general. I don't care. I have never voted in a presidential election in my life, and I may never do that. What's my opinion on the monster movies? What do you mean monster movies? Like Monsters Incorporated or like Universal Monsters? Like, be specific. What does Solid Snake like to do in his free time? Train. I think Arnold Schwarzenegger says, it's been a very long time since we've actually had like a young president. Like, Universal movie, I mean, they're okay. Really? Yeah, I mean, I think I've seen those classic ones like once, but like, they're all right. What? Really? I never made a. What the hell? How did Cell in Dragon Ball Z have cells of Z fighters? I don't. That's a good question. I think Dr. Gero collected them somehow. I don't. It's never made exactly clear how he did it. But yeah. What does Meryl like to do for her spare time? I don't know. Keep it standing up. Do I like Bleach? It's okay, but I wouldn't say I'm the biggest fan of it. What the? What? Fuck? Uh-huh. I never finished it? What the hell? Really? Oh, that's surprising. What? Really? I didn't get that far? Oh. Odd. Which Friday the 13th movie would I cut out after which sequel? I don't know. I haven't seen them all. I think the only Jason movies, Friday the 13th movies I've seen is. Believe it or not, I can only think of three. I've seen Jason X, I've seen Freddy vs. Jason, and I've seen like the reboot Jason that came out like in 2008 or 9. Like I don't think I'm the biggest Jason fan. What does Paz Ortito do in her spare time? Die. That's what she does. Jason Goes to Hell is the worst one. I've never seen it, so I can't say. Didn't you also see I don't recall ever saying I've seen that. I'm pretty sure. I don't think I've ever done a ranking of Jason films. I'm pretty sure I haven't. Jason 20 was like a poor. Here's the thing. I'll say this. The only reason I saw that movie is because that was the first time we saw Jason run. Like, that was a big deal. Like, they showed the trailer and Jason was running. I was like, holy shit, he can run? Usually he just teleports. So it was kind of a surprise. It's like, okay. I didn't think it was like a. Jason Manhattan was. I've heard of that, but I don't. I'm pretty sure I've never seen it, and if I have no memory of it. Okay, this is the third one. Okay, yeah. Would you consider the MGS games hard as fuck? No. No, I wouldn't say they're hard unless you're playing on the hardest difficulty, in which you can't even be spotted or it's game over. But I don't know. They felt they felt all right to me. I would have Jason run but not teleport. Running makes sense for him, hence his motive for vengeance. I remember you talked about that movie a lot in one of my streams. Really? I don't. I have no memory of that film. You think Wesker could break Animantium? No. I could care less of PlayStation 5. This year's been lackluster. Uh, MGS5 boo, yeah. I don't even acknowledge that game. It was not good. The story was off. It was telling the wrong story, and the twist was complete bullshit. It undid all the good, and how Konami treated Kojima at the end was just despicable. Ghostface is coming to Mortal Kombat this Tuesday. I've retired from Mortal Kombat. I platinumed that game like 2 weeks ago. So like once I platinumed the game like that, like there's no need to go back. So I've retired from Mortal Kombat. Metal Gear. Yes, I agree. I wouldn't argue with that. Metal Gear Solid 5 is yeah. No argument for me. Absolutely no argument. And we still have 20 more minutes. So, I don't know, this stream's going by at a pretty steady pace. You guys got anything else for me? You guys want gone quiet. You want to go to Japan one day? I did once, and then I saw how people were terrorizing the locals, and it made me feel bad. Oh, oh, that's how you do it. What? What do you make of Metal Gear Solid 5 gameplay? It looks okay, but it seemed kind of just empty. Any interest in Dobermans? Not as a first dog. How does Japan look? Prettier than US? I haven't seen enough of it, so it's hard to say. Uh, have a crush on any female pop singers? Absolutely not. Would you go to Dubai? Absolutely not. I don't want to visit anywhere in the Middle East ever. That is one part of the world I do not want to go. They don't want us there, and I don't want to be there. Do you like people smoke? Do a lot of people smoke in Vegas? Yes. Yes, they do. What? You like Japanese food? Maybe. Dobermans make very scary looking zombie dogs? Well, that's why I would not get one. What the hell? What the hell? You like squids? No, not that I know of. Any interest in German shepherds? No. No, I do not. I wish Goten was featured more. I agree. Not keen on big dogs. I'm saying not for a first dog. I think if I'm when I get older and I have more experience, then I feel more comfortable getting a bigger dog. But like for my first dog at this stage of my life, I would want like a smaller dog. Like I don't know, if I'm old enough, maybe I'll upgrade to like a golden retriever or a Rottweiler or something like that. But certainly not for my first. In the later Dragon Ball spin-offs, Gohan became a beast. Yeah, as far as I know. You want a cat when you have your own house. Okay. It's gotten kind of slow in here, but, still got another 15 minutes. I would have an elephant as a pet. Well, I think if you go to the right country, you can do that. What games am I looking forward to? I think Doom. Maybe Death Stranding 2, maybe. I'd have to double check. This year's been kind of uneventful. It's been kind of like a low tier year. What's my favorite Gohan interaction? Uh, I guess him and Piccolo, I'd say that would be my favorite interaction. Do you still have your copies of Toy Story? Yes, I do. Yes, I got them. You forget Assassin's Creed Shadows? Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, no, I'll get that when it comes out. Am I planning on getting a PlayStation 5 Pro? Maybe not. Sorry, you meant literation? I I guess early Gohan, I guess. You feel the need a Left 4 Dead 3? I've never played Left 4 Dead, so I can't say. Do a video of your top 5 favorite gaming years? God, that would take a long time to do. You waiting for a price drop? I might not even get a PlayStation 5 Pro. I mean, I eventually got one, but like, I'm not seeing a good reason to get it. I mean, I think the most I would even entertain getting a PlayStation 5 Pro is like maybe $450. Like I got my PlayStation 4 Pro like years later, and it was like a special PlayStation 4 Pro. But like 5, like we're already halfway through this generation's like life. Like I think and my PlayStation 5 is running just fine. I've had no problems with it. I've only ever had to clean it out once. So it's very possible I probably might go through. This might be the first generation of consoles since maybe No, I had multiple. Maybe N64, right? I only had one version of the console. Like I know I had multiple PlayStation 2s. I had multiple PlayStation 3s. I had multiple PlayStation 4s. This might be the first time in a long time I only get one version of the console and I stick with that just moving forward. Have I seen Animal House? No. I've heard of it though. Do I like ravioli? Ravioli? I guess. You like pizza or pasta? Pizza. What am I allergic to? Peanut or peanut butter. What would you do if you lived in the Toy Story universe? I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to live there. I would not want to live as a toy. Let's come close. Really close. Do a reaction video to Last Man Standing. It's my favorite song of all time. I'm okay. And Aliens, if you were Ripley's position, would you go for Newt or just take off? No, I'd go for her, but Bills or Chiefs? Bills, because I hate the Chiefs, because the refs work for them, so. Do you like Kung Fu Panda movies? Not really. Describe Alien 2 in 2 words. Great film. Nothing more to say. It's a great film. So what weapons would you use in Raccoon City? Say, I'd use a lightsaber. What's the worst scene in Revenge of the Fallen? The one with that stupid construction thing with the two wrecking balls as testicles. I was like, you literally paid someone to put that in a film. Now these Transformers got testicles now, really? Favorite action scene in Dark Knight? I'd say like the car chase. I'd say that's the best one. And if you were to describe Attack of the Clone and a few words. Oh, not good enough. Oh, okay. Okay. Is Suicide Squad a bad movie? I didn't like it much. I think the one after it was pretty good, but the first one was just kind of boring. I heard there was a director's cut, but heck, we may never we'll never see it. It's a joke question. I won't answer that one. Worst movie remake of all time? I haven't the slightest idea. I don't know. I can't think of one off the top of my head. I really can't. There's been a lot of them. I dropped something? No. No, I'm just making sure the game's ready to go. Nightmare on Elm Street is the worst thing I've seen. I didn't see that one. It didn't look great. I saw one picture of what Freddy looked like and I'd be like, yeah. I mean, at least I liked how Jason looked in the 2009 film. He actually looked pretty cool. And he actually got the mask in that one. But I saw this Freddy and I was just like, that's not gonna work for me. What was the best thing about Arkham City? Well, it had some really good DLC content I liked. I think it had better DLC and more after story elements than Arkham City did. Did I hear about Tony Todd? Yeah, he passed away. Very sad. He was only 69. That's not that old. I don't have a favorite super suit. Well, I'm being honest. Yeah, I don't have one. Why was Force Unleashed so short? I don't know. Dude, you're asking the wrong person. I don't know why it was so short. What's the best Batman suit? I guess the one I liked the most was... I don't know. I guess I like his bat suit he had in Arkham Knight. That one looked pretty cool, I'd say. Have I ever played Final Fantasy Mystic Quest? No, Vamp. I've never played that one. In Predator, if you were Dutch position, would you bow the Predator or continue to get away? I'd get away. What if Square remade? They're not. They won't remake it. Why? Why would they? They have not remade any of their Kingdom Hearts games, and it takes them too goddamn long to make them. Plus, here's the thing. I don't think they can. Whatever reason, they apparently Square... Whatever reason, I think Disney owns the rights to it, so they can't even use Final Fantasy characters anymore. So they couldn't even, they probably can't. That was probably why Final Fantasy was completely ripped out of Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm assuming something happened where they're like, we don't want Final Fantasy characters and Disney characters interacting anymore, so they probably legally could not do it, which is probably for the best. Have I ever watched Linkin Park Funny Moments compilation? No, I've not. Favorite Michael Jackson song is Human Nature. Was Metal Gear Solid 5 disappointing to you? I didn't even play that. I just watched the cutscenes and saw how the game ended, and that was enough for me. Yeah. You should. They're hilarious. Maybe one day if I'm bored. Describe Gotham Knight in 2 words. Wasted idea. I didn't even finish that game. I played that for like maybe 2 hours before I quit. I was just like, this ain't working for me. Describe Final Fantasy X in 2 words. Greatest RPG. 1 word. Favorite Pringles flavor? Probably barbecue. Probably. Yeah, probably barbecue for me. What do I think of the bat suit in the Dark Knight? It's pretty cool. I like the how they explained its practical look. I thought I thought it was cool. What is your reaction to Robert Pattinson being Batman? Uh, I was like, well, he just worked with Nolan, and if Nolan likes him, then I'll give him a shot. And it was nice knowing that he hated the Twilight films, and the guy's a pretty solid actor, so I gave him a chance. I thought it was all right. Not my favorite Batman, but I thought he did a solid job in the role. I'd probably go Transformers 2. Yeah, if I had to pick, I'd probably pick Transformers 2. Painfully. Nope, stream's not over yet. I'm gonna give it another 5 minutes. The game's almost done installing. I thought it'd be done by now. That's what I keep looking over. It's almost done. It'd have been installing. So, no, I'll let you know when we switch over. I am curious how many of you. No one's. I will say this. No one figured it out. I'm happy. There's a lot of misdirection. No one figured out. Did I see Morbius? Oh hell no. I wasn't stupid. There was no way that was going to be any good. So I'm happy. No one figured it out. No one was even close. So I'm happy. A lot of misdirection. My plan worked. Game's almost ready to start. What game had my favorite gunplay system? I'm not really sure, to be fair. So, would you rather have Jill Valentine with you or someone like Batgirl? No, I'd probably go for Jill Valentine. What's worse, Morbius or Justice? I didn't see either one of those films. I didn't see either one. I didn't see either one. It was a waste of time. What the heck? That can't be right. Oh! Damn it! Oh, no. All right, well, we're about to switch over to the mystery stream. I promise you, no one figured it out. No one got close. No one even got the franchise. But it is something that is really popular, with one of its latest installments having just come out recently. So, thank you guys for the stream. I'm curious how many people will switch over to the mystery game. And I will hopefully see you guys in about 30 seconds. So, thanks for the stream, and I'll see you there.